Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a requested video on how to do Italian exam. I believe this exam comes in different language, but this was the old way they do it. If you look at this part here, they have the languages that was possible to do this exam with. So they have Albanese here. They have Arab, Chinese, France, which is still in use right now. You can use French to write this exam, but English is not anymore available. Which the same one with Arab and this Albanese. Romania is not also available anymore. Russia is not available anymore. Spanish, yes. Tedesco, which is German, yes. Slovenia, if I think Slovenia is in Slovenia is not anymore available as well. This was the language that was possible to do this quiz with, but because now they changed the whole rules that it can only be Italian, France, Spanish, or German. German is Tedesco in Italian. So this is the only language they accept right now. So this is when you open the test. Like, let me put it down so you will see it. This is how the quiz come. Quiz A and B are casa in the house. Casa is in the house. So all you need to do is to click on it 2 times, then it will open. So when it opens, this is what you'll be seeing on the screen. This is how it comes. This is the signal, all the possibilities they have. The manual is here, and so because you want to go for the final exam, so all you need to do here is the prova esame, which is tried exam, simulazione esame, which is the final one. So what I do is, when you open it, you click here. When you click here, it's loading now. Take a few minutes to. So when you click here, this is what you will have here. From here to, this is what it will look like. Even in the exam hall, when you're going for the exam, this is what you should be targeting on. So they have from 1 to 40. So at the exam hall, this is exactly the same screen you'll be looking at the computer on exam hall. Like I said that I did this test a lot of time. If you look at this place here, which I'm going to be zooming later, I did this exam in the house for 694 times. I did this exam to be able to pass my exam. I can't even calculate how many times I did it in this driving school where I was going. And if you look at it here, they have 30 minutes for you to answer this 40 question. I already has some some seconds going, so I still have 30 minutes. So how do you answer this exam? Is the same way, but in the computer at the exam hall is a computer of touch screen. You have to use your finger to touch them, not like this one here that you have to use the button. So this answer now here, as the answer, this answer now is fast. So then you go to the next one, which is, this is a signal of road danger. When you see this signal like this, just know that it's a danger when the triangle is like this. So massimo prudente. See, this is a vero, because massimo prudenza is be very careful. So this is vero. This is just how you will answer the question. This is so I'm going to go ahead now to answer all the questions. Let me see how many seconds it will take me to answer. Then I will show you how to close the system. Oh guys, I'm going to forward it when I'm going to be uploading this video, but I'm just showing you. So after the exam, I'm going to show you what I come up with. I'm going to answer it not thinking about it. I'm just going to be clicking very or fast. So which are the screen at the exam hall, all you need to do is to press with your finger yes or no. This V is yes, Y F is no. So that is all it takes. So guys, as you can see, I'm done answering the question, which I did not read most of them very well because I'm not actually doing this exam. So it took me less than 10 minutes to answer this question. But you're not going to be expecting you answering all these questions in less than 10 minutes without reading them very well. Because at the exam hall, it can even take you the whole of 30 minutes to get this exam done, because you want to make sure that you get the correct answer. So when you are done answering all the 40 questions from 1 to 40, so what you're going to be doing here, I don't know if you can see the arrow very well. Here you're going to click this place here. So when you click this place, it will come up this way. They will ask you to close the exam or to go back to the exam to cross-check if you fail or pass any of the exam. So if you want to go and do revision to see if you get them well or you don't get them well, you will click here. But if you want to go exit the exam and know how many you fail and how many you pass, all you need to do is to click this place. They say the Q the exam. So when you click it here, it will come out here again, and it will still ask you if you want to go back to the exam or you want to close this exam. And this is exactly what you'll be seeing at the exam hall as well. They want to make sure that you are sure of closing this exam, not just you clicking one time and close. They want to make sure that you know what you're doing. So because yes, I want to close the exam, so I'm going to do confirm and queue the exam. So they will ask you the question: se sicuro di voler confermare tutte le risposte date? Conferma chiuse esame, non avere più la possibilità di modificare. So that means that if you close, is not there is no any more possibility of correcting the wrong answer, which I don't mind. So I'm going to go ahead and close the exam. So it's loading now. As you can see here, I failed 5. Like I said, I did not really study it well. So I failed 5. So how to know what I fail is just to click on this arrow here, beside it here, and to scroll down to see the things I fail on this exam, which is this one. I failed this one here. Is going to be showing me red. So if I want to cross-check and know the meaning, I have to click on that red. It will bring out something like this for you to go to read it very well and know the reason why you fail it, to be able to understand it very well. So when I'm done reading it, the reason, I will close it from here and I will go ahead to cross-check the remaining one. Like this one here, I failed this one as well. Just click and read and know the reason why you fail it. So this one's supposed to be fast, it's supposed to be no, and I click yes. So I failed it. The correct answer was no. And the same thing with here, correct answer was no, and I click yes on the exam. So I failed it. The same way you're going to cross-check it all until you check all the exam and know how many you fail. So after you check them all and go through the one you passed to make sure that you understand them very well, you will click something like this here, and it will ask you if you want to continue the exam or you want to go out, which I don't want to continue doing this exam. So I want to say no. When I say no, it will come out to this board like this. So yeah, that is how to do this exam. And if you want to do this one here, they have another possibility of you doing this one here. Is another type of the exam as well. So cue the demand. So I'm closing it because I am not doing it. This one is actually about road signals. So that is what it is here. The same way, or this one is basically what you see on the book they gave you in the school. So at the end of the whole exam, this is how many numbers, or out of 1000 of the exam, I did 694 times. And when you pass the exam in Italy, when you pass the exam, they will give you something like this that they call a foglio rosso. I'm not going to be showing my address here. So this foglio rosso is coming from the, is coming like this, and this document will help you to be able to drive, in case if you are old driver, like if you know how to drive. With this document you can drive with experienced driver already with this. But if you are not this, with this one now, you can go, like here in Italy, you have, it's mandatory that you must go for lesson 5 times with the driving school. Even if you know how to drive before, it's a mandatory that you must go for the driving test for 5 times before you go for your driving exam, final exam, before they will release the main driver's license with you. But this, with this one here, it will enable you to still drive. So I hope you understand this video, and if you are really trying to go for this exam, make sure you go for it. Just try to push hard. Like you see here, I did this exam at home without counting the one I did in the school for 694 times at home. So that is a lot actually. So make sure you go ahead and do this exam more and more and more. You can even do it more than this to be able to understand. The important thing is that you make sure that you understand what you are doing and try to understand it. I'm not saying that you should use if it's me, for me, if you advise me, I will say don't use translated English driving book to do it. Try to use the one they gave you in the school where you're going to, and try to do the quiz more often. This will help you, because some of the translating we go to Google for is not actually the same thing with the what we are saying in the book or what we are saying in the test. So make sure you force yourself to read the Italian, to understand the Italian, to, even if you don't know, ask questions to know the real meaning of that thing. So yeah, that is all for this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you on my next video. I'll be coming up with other video about the vlogging, the school, and the practical, how it's going and everything, and how they do the practical here. So make sure you stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and God bless you all. See you on my next video. Bye.